month's time, it'll be 111 years ago, in this very room, 17 Wardour Street in London, Soho, that the first meeting took place just with 23 magicians for the organisation that became the Magic Circle. Today, we are very proud that a blue plaque has been unveiled by Dynamo just outside, commemorating this forever.
It's amazing to be here today because this is something that the council and lots of members of the Magic Circle have wanted to happen for many years, and finally it has. And this place, which is the origins, the birthplace of the Magic Circle, is finally being commemorated, and I think that's fantastic.
It's a bit of juggling, a bit of miming, and illusion. The illusion bit is when
Ladies and gentlemen, please pray silence for the President of the British Plaque Trust, Mr. Pinoli.
Thank you very much. From the godson of Tommy Cooper.
I am the godson of Tommy Cooper, yes. He never told me anything.
He's not as tall, clearly. It's an amazing piece of history. I love history. The history of Soho, did something on it last year. But to think back in the middle of Edward VII's time, 1905, people getting here together, as I was saying earlier, alluding to the Victorian attitudes towards magic. They loved magic, they loved illusions, and of course they held a million seances, as we know. So naturally, I think, magicians came here, got together, but wonderful that the building, the architecture is still here, and we're able to celebrate in this way. Fantastic that Dynamo's been able to come along to unveil it. Some good crowds. We were told not to get too much into the publicity in case the crowds became unmanageable, but luckily they were okay. There's one magician that I know, and I'm sure a lot of us have worked with in the past, that would love to have been here today, and maybe a little round of applause for a lovely man that I know. When I first told him about this, he said, "I've got to be there, I've got to be there." The lovely Paul Daniels. I did talk to him briefly about what he could possibly do with the plaque. Could he make it disappear, reappear, disappear again? But in the end, we put that by the by, and I'm sure, hopefully it won't disappear unless someone as tall as Tommy Cooper appears and nicks it. And I think Tommy's actually did get stolen from the Hand and Racket, didn't it?
Yeah.
There was a plaque that said Tommy Cooper used to look in here, and if anyone was in that he had to buy a drink, he wouldn't come in. Somebody stole the plaque.
Yeah,
brilliant. That's where all the Hancock sketches are written there. So blue plaques have an amazing history and tell a great tale of our great city. So absolutely delighted that this is here. Thanks to support for Shaftesbury as well, and all the people from the British Plaque Trust. So I'll hand you over to Scott Penrose, the president of the Magic Circle, to he's disappeared. Oh, here he is. Right.
Thank you, Mike. It's a pleasure to be standing here as the president of the Magic Circle, the 13th president in our history, and it's wonderful that we're all here where our organisation was formed. And it was in the summer of 1905 when notice went out to the magic community that there was a discussion that was to be held to form an organisation to forward the art of magic and to protect secrets, and they met here in this very building. And of course the venue, as it was known then, was 17 Wardour Street, Pinoli's restaurant, which was one of London's finest eateries. The meeting was held on the 1st of July 1905, and it was attended by 23 magicians, and it was chaired by the Belgian magician Sylvain Leroy. And it was deemed that the organisation would be called the Magic Circle of Great Britain. And we've moved on since then. It's broadened its horizons. We're now a membership of 1,500 magicians, and we've got members all around the world. So we have some thanks to make. Thank you very much to Mike for introducing me. But our main thanks go to, of course, to the British Plaque Trust and Shaftesbury PLC, and of course Morden and Lee, who are now the successors to Pinoli's restaurant that have provided the venue today. And of course the last person I'd like to thank, of course, is Dynamo for making this event so memorable.
Judging by the expression on your face, you don't know.
No, I never have.
I don't know if he's filming. I don't know if he's filming. Yeah. Anyways,
Hello there.
oh, I love you.
I thought I loved your mate, but I love you even more. I mean,
This is my favourite restaurant in the whole of London. At 17 Wardour Street. Without them, it would not have been possible. And we are delighted to relive the history here with my best friend. It's fantastic.
Wonderful.
Thank you for your help.
Lovely to have you here. No
I will be
worries.
back many, many times with all our members as
Wonderful.
well.
Gracie, come back to Morning Lee. We'd love to have you.
We love it. They're good help. Thank you very much.
It wouldn't have been possible if it hadn't been for the vision of one individual and the determination, and that is Andrew Reborn. I think we should give him a special round of applause.
Thank you.